name is Jonathan Francis. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and welcome tonight. I can't wait to present to you my special guest, Sid. Hi, Ate Sid.
Yay! Hello! Ate talaga.
Yeah, hi, Sid.
Hi, John. Are you
So you
fine
wanted?
with me calling you John?
Oh yeah, John,
I've been
June, June,
calling you
June.
John and bro.
Yeah. Now John's better than bro. Anyway, you wanna introduce yourself first before we get started?
Oh, for sure. Hello, everyone. This is Cyd Avedaño of Cyd Online. Yeah, just part of the business community Jonathan is in. I'm very grateful for this opportunity, John. Yeah, it's a privilege to be in your show.
Episode 38. I believe that you're the 38th
Wow.
guest.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah,
Why did
let's
you say
begin.
like you almost did not have a show?
Because I didn't know if I could, the schedule, it was still so tight. But yeah, it worked out really well. All right, let's begin. All right, guys. Sid, before your accomplishment in the business, how would you describe yourself?
Okay, before I say anything, I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing in advance. If you hear my fur baby yapping in the background, he
I
has
have two.
impeccable timing as always. But anyway, yeah, your question before accomplishments in this business, I think I can describe myself as someone who is fundamentally the same person as who I am right now. You know, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a public servant with the provincial government.
Hmm.
Yeah, these roles have always been central uh, in my, central to who I am, I guess. But how else should I describe myself? Like I guess I've always been someone who has a fresh take on, you know,
Things,
um,
life.
challenges. Let's call it.
Okay, okay, okay.
Like I've always taken failures as a chance to grow and learn. And so I think this naturally propelled me into the world of entrepreneurship.
There you go. That's nicely said. Because if we think about obstacles as like if you think about it negatively, it's not really a good approach in life in general, right?
Oh,
All
well,
right. Now
you get stuck.
before we continue, and hello, Susie from the Philippines. Thanks for
Hi,
watching.
Sus.
Uh, Stella from Canada and Coach Kevin. Wow, these two are
Yay.
always inspiring. Thank you guys for watching. All right. Um, what inspired you to embark on the digital business? You could have like focused on embroidering, baking, something. Why the digital business?
I guess my ambitions is at the core of it, but I
Okay.
don't know if you've heard the story, John, but I've shared this in the past
Yeah.
interviews I've been in and in my personal go lives. Um, I wanted to change the situation I was in. So, we all come to that point, I guess. At least most of us do. So for me, it was just a lot of things around me that weren't working so well for me. And that led to my health issues. So I was in a, quite a bad state health wise. So, um, and I've spoken about this before anyway, like my work situation was not good. So I had to take a step down from, you know, my
You're
position in.
you're staticky.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
I noticed there's a lag.
Yes. There you go. That's better. That's better. Okay.
Okay, it improved now.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Okay.
yeah,
Can you repeat?
so
Can you repeat that
oh,
again?
like which
Because you,
part? Which part did you
the
not
entire
hear? The entire
everything.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So I guess I was saying it's my ambitions actually that inspired me to embark
Yes.
on this digital business. It's the inspiration, right? But like really the push was more, realistic. I was in a situation where a lot of things were not working well for me.
Of
That
course. Of course.
I ended up being in a stressful situation, and that affected my health.
Mm,
So, yeah, to put a fresh perspective on it, like I had to actually step down from my position where I was working because I thought that that would, at least alleviate some of the stress.
right.
And so because of that, like I had to be realistic too. It created a dent in the cash inflow, like my earnings, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's
Yes.
just
Yes.
a
Yes.
matter of time when that would itself, in and of itself, turn into a stressor, right? Like that's the very
Hmm.
thing I'm avoiding. So I knew from that time that I had to do something, to compensate, but it had to be something, number one, fun, because I can't handle the stress. Number two, doable for someone like me who's,
Mm.
working, managing a household. And I kind of had an idea it had to be online for that to work out for me.
It's much,
But
much easier. Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't have any, like specific thing that I wanted to do yet. Like I see these ads online. There's so many things online, right?
Yes.
But like,
Yes.
yeah, I never really thought of it seriously until I met someone who's actually doing our business. And for me it was like a sign, an actual sign, because it happened like right that moment. I didn't even know this person, like it was my husband's birthday, June of 2021. His friends came over with their families, so I met one of the wives. And yeah, she's in the business, and I only had to ask her, like, is it for real, right? Did Have
Right.
you seen results? Like, is this not a scam? The things that I needed to hear. She didn't even invite me. She didn't even encourage me to do it. She just answered my questions, and I was like quite intrigued. So I went
Yeah.
back to the one of the posts I saw online, and then found people I resonated with who are, of course, now my coaches.
I know. I mean, it's for me. It's like finding a gold mine. What I mean by that is, yeah, during the global crisis, like I've been saying this for a while. We closed without pay. So like you, it dented our. Well, actually, it emptied out. It didn't dent, but it made a hole, like a void in our savings. So I had to either find a physical job, another physical job, which I didn't want, and also do something online. And I've seen, like what you mentioned earlier, I've seen so many businesses that's promising you rainbows, butterflies, all of this, all of that. But I just trusted my gut. It's like, no, it's too good to be true. And then luckily I found my mentor's video, and like you, the rest was history.
Well,
Before
what's
we
good?
go
Oh,
ahead, go
sorry.
ahead.
Oh
No,
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 I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, like, what's good in our business, I guess, is that we are given, a good look see. You'll see what's inside. You'll see what it offers, and so you can do your due diligence.
Yeah, of course, you have to.
And
You have to.
mhm, yeah, and
Uh,
so that's that's
all
that's
right.
how lucky we
That's
are.
that's that. All right. Before we continue on, Mary Grace, Golfo, thank you for watching. Kuya Roland, hello from Hawaii. Coach MJ, hello guys.
Hi, Coach.
And then Hanilet from California, thanks for watching. Maris from Australia, we are global. And of course, Atisan,
Love your own.
love your
Thanks for
own,
watching,
support your
guys.
own. Yes. All right, just to continue on. Thanks guys for watching. What's been the most unexpected challenge you've faced so far? And how did you handle it?
Losing steam.
Yes, that's so true. Oh my gosh. You don't
So
even know how
unexpected.
true. Yes.
Yeah, it was quite recent, John. Like, I can be candid with you about this.
Hmm.
So I fell sick towards the Christmas break last year. So it was on and off thing. I think it was one of the variants of COVID, but I was never diagnosed. But it felt like that to me because like it would like I would be better, and then 2 days after I'd go back, and it dragged on till January of this
Oh
year.
God. Yeah.
So like I had to give myself time and to get better. And so my business sacrificed, right? Like I wasn't able to do the things I'm supposed to do consistently, like my routine. I lost it.
Yes.
And oh my God, John, the unexpected challenge was that I didn't expect it was going to be that hard to go back.
It's
So
hard.
aside from the technical part of algorithms and all that jazz about social media, it's actually yourself. Like you broke the routine, and like I couldn't even find my voice, like your voice when you do your postings, when you do your ads. I couldn't even find it anymore. It was just so hard to go back.
Wow. So how did you cope with that? What did you do?
Yeah, so I guess as with any challenge, like the first step is really recognizing, like you're in that situation. So
On
what
that bubble?
caused it?
Yeah.
And then you try
Mhm.
to, but for me, it was like everything was gone. Like, like the things that we're doing
Wow.
for our business to let it run. It's like you closed shop, right? And then you lost your clients. So we're lucky we're surrounded with, a good team. Like our community is just so good. So yeah, I just leaned on them. So immersed myself in the meetings, Coach Justin and April's meetings, and everything, right? It's almost like going back from scratch. But yeah, just reminding yourself that if you want to accomplish something, you really have to work hard. If it doesn't work, you have to work harder and harder and harder until you
Oh yeah.
get back.
It's yeah. It's not like instant. What do you call this? You turn on the switch and then you're back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
guess
It doesn't work. It doesn't work
you
like that.
can be lucky, I guess, and get it back right away. Like, what are the chances? It
Oh
didn't happen
gosh.
to me.
I went through the same probably last year, late last year. I went through the
Yeah.
same. It's like I started comparing myself to everybody, which is the cardinal sin. You don't have to do that because and then after that, after like 3 days, it snapped. It's like, oh, John, wake up.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
yeah, I caught myself. It's from that point on. It's gotten better. I just do my thing, and then everything is less stressful. Are you
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
technical
You have
difficulties with your?
just a bit. I haven't lost you
Okay,
yet. It's just going.
okay.
Maybe the what do you call this? Like what you get? Somebody's using the microwave from our kitchen. It's affecting my connection.
It's- All right. Let me see who's. Hello, my. Okay. I said hello to Ati Sai. Okay. She said she loves you.
Love you too.
All right. Related to what you went through with your business. Now, I hope you learned something from that. And how do you keep your passion alive now while going through some challenges, or maybe the same
Yeah.
challenge that you had?
It's really that, like I told you, we're very lucky to be in this business community that we're in, because you don't need to look far to find someone you can resonate with. Like for me, I just go social media and review the pages of people who are actually rocking the business. There's no way you cannot be inspired, right? Because they're everyday people like us. There's so many,
Yes.
Jonathans and Sids out there who made it. So really, if they can do it, why can't you? So you're right. It's not always easy to keep the passion alive. You will lose it, but like they always say, like remember your whys too, right?
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
you started, why you. But for me, like number one on the list is keeping good company.
Yes, it's
Our friends
important.
in the business are really there to support us, and that's what the mentors and coaches are for. That's what we're there
Yeah.
for with our teams too. So now I have a team, right? Like it's a growing team, but that's the other thing that pushes me to work harder, because
Yes.
you want to show them how it's done and that it can be done, and it's not a waste of their time joining us in this business, right? So that's really enough motivation. We owe
Well,
it to them.
exactly. The best part about our business, you can duplicate whatever you're doing to whoever you're training. It's so much easier because the business model that all the earlier business partners that we have, we're using it. The same equation, the same model, everything's the same. So we will get there eventually. We will get
Oh,
to the
yeah.
top. Before we get started, hey, Coach Justin from
Hi,
Vancouver.
Coach Justin.
All right, thanks guys for watching. Who else are here? Let me see.
Wow, we have lots of
We have a
viewers,
yeah, we have a
John.
lot of you. Are you okay?
I'm still okay. I'm trying not to
Yeah.
think about it so much.
All right. So, ever since you started this business, how has your life transformed since you launched back in 2021, right? June of 2021.
Hmm. Yeah.
What changed?
Um. So while I am still deeply committed to my family and my work in public service, like that's the core of who I am. I am now also an entrepreneur in progress, right? So, I guess this journey has allowed me to apply my problem solving skills
Nice.
in new ways
Excellent.
that make, I think, give me a much more fulfilled and enriched life. So I don't know if there's flag words for interviews, but like what we always talk about, the freedoms, the blank freedom and the blank freedom. I guess I can describe that as I now have an ability to manage my time and my resources in a way that makes for a more dynamic and, I guess, enjoyable lifestyle.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's that's the main thing. And then aside from that, enriched experiences. If like part of our business is building a team, and just seeing other people grow along with you is something I've not experienced ever.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically the core of our business is like what you said. It's relationship. The relationship that you create with other people, strangers, and now business partners. And it's like what you said. It's so nice to see them grow,
Yeah.
and you're showing them and you're molding them to be you, basically, right? Thanks,
Yeah.
guys, for watching. Oh man, we have a lot of viewers today. All
Yay.
right, let's talk about the features of our business. What is your favorite feature of the business that we do?
You're gonna say it's Daya, because like I wanna say it being a complete package is what I like about it. Like you venture into it. It's not like drop shipping where you still have to pay for training, because like it's not
Mm.
complete, right? Just one facet of the
You're
business.
just opening the door,
You
yeah.
have other resources, even the tools, right? Like for us, it's the tools, it's the training, it's the system, it's everything is there. It's a complete package. And that's, I think, what they mean when they say the business like is like a plug and play type of thing, right? You just
It is, yeah.
get it and get into it, and then you can start, right? Like, so that's all together, a set of things you need to do when you're starting up a business. That's hard to do if you're doing it on your own. The next part is like after launching, how would you make your business work, right? So even for that, we have tools included in the package that we, bought into in the beginning, right? So for me, that stands out like among other business ventures that's out there. I think this is the only one that has that right now.
Nicely said. It's the complete package. Yeah, that's kind of cheating.
I stole all the components of it from your mouth, John.
I know. Hello, Donna from New Zealand. Thanks for watching. For me, the best feature of our business, other than the automation, of course, is the training site. Top of the line training site that we have. So, I've been to different types of offline businesses and digital businesses before,
Oh yeah,
and extra extra training means extra payment, or they
yeah,
charge you extra time with the coaches or your mentor. They charge you for that, but for us, no. First of all, you have a lifetime mentoring and coaching assigned to you, so you can utilize that anytime. Of course, respect, if they're sleeping, don't call them. And then the training site is always updated, so you can have your training site on your laptop or on your phone, and then you can actually follow along. So it's really based training, and what else can you ask for, right? If you're not savvy, it's really very easy to follow. All
exactly.
right, I said too much. Hi, Ate Arlene. Thanks for watching from Vancouver. Is
Hi,
that a new city?
sis. Once you
Vancouver, is that a new city? Joke.
kinorek ang typo.
I know. Joke lang, te. Anyway, next one. In your view, what represents a peak of success within our business? There's a lot of
Ooh, peak of
reasons.
success. So I guess it's a combination, John. Combination of you actually achieving certain milestones, right? Like that's anyway the core objectives of doing our business, right? So
Mhm.
it's hitting your milestones, but at the same time, um, seeing others in your team reach their success
Succeed.
too.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
that's it. Like if you see them growing, actually just seeing them growing in any way, shape, or form, from what they were before they joined the business, that's already success. But when you ask me of like the peak, it's them meeting their dreams too, right? Like
Dreams.
why,
Yep,
like when they
exactly.
why they started their business, because like that's it goes along with how you yourself would attain success in your business, right? As you grow the others, your business grows too. Like there's no
Yeah.
way you would not grow your business if the others are
Yeah.
growing.
See, he agrees, or he or she.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. My dogs are sleeping right now.
Oh,
All right. To continue on. Okay, this is my favorite question. Within this community, how do you define the essence of a servant leader?
Miss Universe question naman, yeah. The essence of a servant leader. I think as with any other venture, other context, right? Being a servant leader means you actually give of yourself to others, right? Like you make yourself available for others so that they meet the goals that you want to your team to meet. Like I said, that's you know being available, and you bring that to
Yeah.
the daily tasks, right? Like
Yes,
daily
yes, I
be
agree.
there for them. Like if they need mentoring, that's the basic function uh,
Yeah.
we have in the business. And then also being you lead by example. When they see you, they get inspired. When they see you hit your targets, right, they can resonate, and then it's a renewed motivation for them on the daily basis,
True.
right? Like you
That's
do
true.
something,
Yes.
there's like an immediate result, and then they resonated with you. That's why they joined your team, right? So if they see themselves in you, like that inspires them to work on their targets too, and in a positive light, right? Like it's a
Mm-hmm.
happy feeling to see that, oh, it's there, it's within my reach, right? If I do this, I can be there too. So
That's true.
I hope that
Yeah.
answers the question.
No, it did. It did. For me, the essence of a servant leader is like what you mentioned already, being present, and also uh, giving them stability within the business. Because if they think that you're not reliable, you're not there, how can they grow? And it's hard, especially the new if you're starting any type of business. When you're starting, you need that anchor, you need that guidance. And then just for the few what do you call this, a couple of a few months, few years, or whatever time that you need that person to not hold your hand, but to just guide you. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the word I would
yeah,
say.
and be there when you need them, right?
Exactly.
When they
Oh,
need
hi.
you.
Well, hello, Coach Janina.
Oh my
Thanks for
god, we're so
pressure.
honored with that presence. Coach Janina, I miss
Coach
you.
Janina. All right. Okay, continuing on. Thanks, guys, for watching. We have 15 viewers. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Um, could you discuss some significant moment or milestone that you've already experienced as a business owner?
Hmm, significant. This is very personal, I guess, John. It would vary from one person to another. But for me,
Yeah.
like one of them was when I actually proved that there's results. The very first time I saw a result. That's a milestone for me because it means that I wasn't scammed and that it was the right decision for me. That's a big thing, failing in a major decision. Um, because, however, we want to believe that we can always fail forward for something like this. That's that like we have a significant investment in the business, and for you to fail would require you to it would take a while for you to recover, I guess is what I'm saying. So to see that it has results means that I only have to do better, I only have to grow, and you know the the objectives, like the dream is there, it's
Yeah.
reachable. And
Yeah.
then
I Go
aside
ahead.
from that, it's like every single time you see a member of your team see that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when they actually, because in the beginning it's like, okay, let's see how this goes. Like it's always, there's always like that iffiness, right? Because like, yeah, it's a risk I'm taking, and we always tell them you can't wait for a perfect time, you make the time perfect for you by working hard, right? So
Exactly.
when they actually see not just the potential but results, like that the business can actually deliver, to me, like that's one of the significant moments.
Yeah. I still remember, just a side note, I still remember the first time I spoke to Coach Janina. It was supposed to be. Oh yeah, it's like so clear in my mind. I I had to find the parking because I don't want to be driving and talking, right? I park. I park, and then for some reason my camera wouldn't work. Instead of a video chat, it became an audio chat. So, but
Oh,
I felt her sincerity that she wanted to help. So I said, you know what? it took about probably after that call, it took me about maybe 5 days, and then I decided to dive in 110%, and then the rest was history. Thanks, Coach
So it
Julina.
took you 5 calls after 5 days
5 days,
after your
yeah.
call with her. It took me like that same afternoon.
You got me beat. I had to persuade my wife. That's the reason why.
I see.
Hey, hello, May. Thanks for watching. All right, guys. Yes, we're winding down here. Okay, where do you see your business heading in the next 3 to 5 years?
Fearless forecast.
Yes, give it.
In the next 3 to 5 years, I would have had my team members become coaches.
Nice. That's so nice of you, like thinking about your business partners, not even your accomplishment, but that's awesome. That's awesome. That's
That's
good.
the
That's good.
goal. That's the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. In I know, not I'm not hoping, but I know in 3 to 5 years, I will have a massive team. Leave it like that, right? That's
Yes.
helping other families globally. All right. So,
We'll do it.
based on your experience, what's one piece of advice you'd offer to someone starting their journey as a digital business owner?
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess this is good for closing too. I just came across this one from a wise word from a wise woman, Michelle Obama. But this was like from a time she was still doing democratic conventions for the campaigns. Um, so she said something like, the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach to your dreams and your willingness to do hard work.
Very wisely said. I
It's
love
true,
that. I
right?
love
Like
that.
how can you how can you argue against that?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
like so for anyone who's contemplating on a business, on an online business journey, like this is it. Like take this as your sign. If you want to dream big, if you have big dreams already, this is something that you can do. And if you're willing to work hard for it, this is the place to go.
Exactly. What about those people who keeps on going back and forth? Those people who one day decide, okay, I want to start, but a few hours later said, nah, I don't have time. What do
Well,
you
like
what do you
Michelle
have to
says, like if you want to you limit your achievements, like you don't want to dream big, then it's up to you. But if
That's true.
if you want to see your potential, if you want to self actualize, you have to first dream and dream big and work hard for it. Like the
Yes.
working for it follows after you make that decision to go after something, right? It can't be the other way around. Like you'll just go in circles if you try to make the situation perfect for you to start something.
All right. Very nice. Sid, thank you again for gracing my show.
Thank you for inviting me. It's my
Yes, thank you
pleasure.
guys for those of you. You're welcome. Thank you, guys, for those of you who watch live and will be watching the replay. Hopefully, we inspired you guys, especially Mentor Sid's story and her journey. And let me leave you one thing. Can you even tell your child that I don't want to think about your future, maybe tomorrow? Can you do that? No, you can't. So, if you guys are interested in starting your own digital business, reach out to one of us, Sid and myself, and then we will guide you to actually, we can get you started as soon as tonight or tomorrow. It's up to you. So, thank you guys once again for watching Global Talk, and we will then see you guys next month. Hopefully, someone volunteered to be my guest. Just kidding. Thanks, guys. Thank you, coaches,
Thanks,
for watching.
everyone. Thanks, John.
You're welcome.